Hello, Curiosities. So, it's Grab Bag Friday, and there was something that was happening at the beginning of the month in honor of International Women's Day, and it was called Dear Me. I am totally late, because life happened, as it tends to, but I did write one, and I think it's not just beneficial to, young women. It's essentially me sharing kind of what I wish someone had told me at about 13, 14. It probably would have made my life a lot easier, to be honest. Dear extremely bewildered 13-year-old, you don't owe anyone anything. You're not going to be genuinely attracted to anyone until you're about 20, and that's fine. The words you're looking for but have zero idea of how to find because, one, you're not entirely sure what you'd search for on the internet, and two, your only search engine option right now is probably Alta Vista, is panromantic demisexual. Now, the exact definition of this will vary from person to person, but this is how you will personally define your attraction to people on a non-gendered basis, and that you are unable to be sexually attracted to anyone until you have a strong emotional connection to them. So, just between you and me, if you want to stop pretending you have a crush on that dude because it's the cool thing to do, it's totally okay. You can probably also skip those first 3 boyfriends. You don't have to say you like someone just because they say they like you. You do not owe anyone anything. You're not going to get into makeup because your friends keep insisting you need to wear it. You will like makeup because you, and you alone, decided you wanted to try it out. And you actually get good at it. Kinda. Gaslighting is a term you're going to want to know. This is where someone basically gives you false information to make you purposefully doubt your memory, your perception, or even your sanity. This is something people do because they want to manipulate you into doing something you don't want to do. It's manipulative, and it's wrong, and you should completely feel absolutely free to burn the bridge to that person. They do not deserve your friendship, or even your acquaintance. You don't owe anyone anything. You can be kind and compassionate and polite to everyone without needing to be friends with everyone. If there's someone toxic in your life, feel free to cut that tie. You don't have to keep it. I know you're going to be really tempted when you get to college, but hair bleach? Really best to leave it to your stylist. Oh boy. You don't need to be a certain size or shape to perform. Hollywood is changing. The world is changing, and you have a lot of talent that you got into way too much debt in order to train. Too much debt to let that go to waste just because you're scared. Don't let the fear of not living up to what other people's expectations of you are stop you from doing what makes you happy. Rejection is a part of life and a part of auditioning, and almost always, it's never personal. Enjoy the crap out of dairy because after college, whoo, that luxury is gonna get super rough. Geek is gonna become an unexpectedly in-crowd thing, only not really. Mainstream media is basically gonna be that horrible friend you had in high school who pretends to be one of you but actually is making fun of you all the time. Oh, also, another high school related thing is you're going to find yourself in the middle of a hierarchy where some people are even considered geek royalty. This is important and you need to remember it. Much like it was in high school, the hierarchy is crap. Everyone can be as awesome as everyone else. You just have to be compassionate and empathetic. Feudalism essentially needs to go back to medieval times where it belongs. Remember when you weren't included in the group because you weren't popular enough? That feeling never stops sucking. So don't ever be one of those people who perpetuates that kind of behavior. Be kind, even when it's not cool to be. You won't be popular for it, but you will be remembered. Look at it this way. There is a reason that only die-hard Muppet fans know Statler and Waldorf's names, but everyone knows Kermit's. Always be a Kermit. And of course, above all else, stay curious. It's gonna take you far.